Hi, my name is Sandy Hendry, and I am the owner-founder of Minky Couture Designer Blankets. We started in 2009. I started with one blanket. My daughter, who was 27 at the time, became extremely ill. She was in the hospital, and one day, about month 2, she asked me, "Mom, would you bring me a cozy, soft blanket?" And then as I left, she said, "Mom, make sure it's cute and, fashionable." So I went looking for a cute, fashionable blanket. I couldn't find one anywhere. I found quilts that were maybe cute, but they're not cozy. And then I could find fleece blankets that were cozy, but they weren't cute. So I went on a hunt to find some cute, cozy, fashionable fabric. And I was gifting many little infant blankets at that time that were made out of Minky, and it was fairly new on the market. Minky is a type of fabric that's all synthetic. It's 100% polyester, and it comes in different GSM, which is grams per square meter. Anyway, I thought, I'm going to call the lady I get these blankets from and ask her if she'll do a big one. So I called her and I said, I need a large baby blanket for my sick daughter. She made a large baby blanket. I then took it to the hospital, and immediately it was a hit. She loved it. She wrapped up in it. We still have the blanket today. And then I started visiting every week, or every day actually. But then within a week, I noticed that other patients would be huddled up with her blanket on them. I'd go through the waiting room and I'd go, "That's my daughter's blanket." And they were all wrapped up in her blanket. So I made 50 blankets, and I took them to the hospital, and I started passing them out to the other patients and some of the staff. And literally, they immediately became a hit. It was cozy, it was soft, it had a healing something to it that all the patients loved to wrap up in, and everyone that wanted one. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to order 500 yards of fabric. And then I made 500 blankets. Then I made 1,000 blankets. Anyway, one day I went, oh my gosh, I'm going to start and open up a store and see if people actually come in and buy a blanket. So we opened up a store. Then I started having my fabric delivered to me in big 50, 100 yard bolts. And they just dump it in the driveway in front of the strip mall, the parking lot. And I thought, where in the world am I going to keep all this fabric? And there was such a need in the community. Immediately, all our shelves were empty. We couldn't keep blankets on the shelf. And everybody just loved to give them as gifts. They loved to give them to someone who was sick, or someone that was having a birthday or an anniversary or Christmas. And then one day I decided, I think I need something bigger. I realized that I was really learning as I was going, kind of learning on the fly. And I thought, there's got to be people that know how to do this. As we went from 1 store to 6 stores, I had all this inventory. Well, what did I need after inventory? I needed a warehouse. And what did I need in this warehouse? I knew nothing about warehouses. But then I was introduced to people that knew a lot. And I realized for warehousing, you need shelves in your warehouse. And then I was introduced to Hoy, who introduced me to so many wonderful things that come with inventory and making you able to produce your product, store your product, fulfill your orders, and fulfill all your inventory needs and get them to all your locations. And literally along this journey, the front end of anything that you start or that you do, you need to be open with. There's so many elements of it now. There's a website, there's fulfillment, there's inventory, there's social media, there's production, because we still have raw fabric come in. We don't have it dumped in the parking lot now. We actually have real shelves that can hold this fabric, and they sit on these shelves that are designed just for them. This warehousing aspect and being able to fulfill all these orders that are now nationwide make me able to manage my inventory, make me be able to deliver my inventory successfully. And it's all because there's elements of every job that people can do better than you can do. I always go back to the things my dad taught me, to lean on experts and people that you surround yourself with that know more than you do. Hoy definitely is the experts in warehousing and fulfillment, and has literally assisted me in being able to make sure I can confidently give and send out product to all my customers in a timely and professional manner.